We are driving to Estrella Sailport in Arizona. It's about an hour south of Phoenix, which I'm told is the best place in the country to learn aerobatic gliding. This is the glider we're going to fly today. It's a MDM Fox. It's rated for unlimited aerobatics, which means it's built super strong to withstand all the G-forces we're going to throw at it, and it can do pretty much any aerobatic maneuver. It's also basically designed for aerobatics, so pretty much one of the best things to fly for this kind of thing. We got our parachutes on, ready to go upside down. And obviously the harness is even more important with this type of flying because we're going to be hanging by it. So takeoff just like normal. I got my instructor in the back, Jason. He's a national champion aerobatics pilot, and he's going to walk me through each maneuver and demonstrate it, and then I'll give it a try. We're towing up to 5,000 feet because we're going to need a lot of altitude to do all these moves. Coming up on tow, we got a great view of the Arizona desert. Quite the contrast from Florida.
Try to keep the speed up at around 60.
First maneuver, we go straight into the loops. All you gotta do is get the glider going fast enough at the beginning, maintain 4 Gs, and then slow down at the top so we don't get too fast. This one was pretty easy.
Now it's great. Heading a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Shall we try a half roll to inverted?
Yes, let's do that. Okay. Go to 800. 80 knots. 80 knots.
I do what you meant.
Okay. Hold it. Together. Opposite. Good. There. Okay.
Okay, let's do a half roll up. Good. Nicely done.
Okay. 80.
45 to 80.
The rolls to inverted definitely required a bit more coordination to try to figure out the rudder movements and stuff. So that was really great to have Jason walk me through everything.
Yeah. Okay. Slide off.
And after about 10 maneuvers, we'd go up for another flight. And this operation here, they did a little bit different procedure for releasing the glider from the tow plane. You'd kind of move off to the side and slacken the line. I think that was just to kind of make less of a jolt when you released. So that was kind of interesting to learn.
45 to 140.
Okay, 45. And here was another loop. I love everything about these. Just pointing the glider towards the ground, going so fast. Pulling back, feeling the G's. Having the sky underneath you and the ground over your head. It goes so slow, you can hear the wind noise stop, and then straight back into the G's and the speed coming out. So much fun.
Now ease off. There you go. Good, that's better. The little thermals were making it difficult too.
Yeah, I felt like kind of just going into it, yeah.
45
to 80. Alright, there's 80. Level off. Level.
roll. Top rudder. Push. There you go. Push the nose up a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. Right there.
Okay. Oh, yep.
Good. Okay, let's do a half roll to right side up.
Half roll the right side up. Okay, so.
Push and roll with opposite rudder. Top
Together.
rudder. Good. Yeah, sorry, forgot we were doing rolls to the right.
Yeah, the right's better for me. Definitely.
Good.
I'm gonna check if my camera's still rolling.
Sure.
Yep, we are good.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so I have controls.
Whenever you're ready.
Get to that thermal.
Try it again.
Okay, 80 knots. 45 down. There's our 80. There's level. Oh, wrong rudder. Then top rudder. Push up.
Yeah, that's correct. You started with the incorrect
Yes,
rudder.
I noticed that.
That's okay.
Okay, now let's go opposite. Knife edge top.
Good.
There we go.
Hey, that was really good.
Okay.
So when you go into that half
Yeah.
2 inverted.
Same
rudder.
correct direction. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hammer that into
Let's do
my
it
head.
again on this heading.
Okay, this heading. 80 knots. Level it out. 2 G's. There we are. Together. More top rudder. Yep. Just in. Oh. There we go.
Relax a little bit.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Opposite. There. Oh man, I like this. Steep there.
Alright, altitude's good. You can pick the direction.
Alright.
Traffic looks good. When you're ready, let's try it again. Half roll, 2 inverted.
Half roll, 2 inverted. Okay, let's get 80 knots. Level off. Hold it. Together. Top.
Good. Just hang out for a little bit. Okay, let's do a half roll to right side up. A little early on the top rudder.
Okay.
Acceptable. Anywhere out there straight.
And for my final flight, I switched instructors to Shad, and we practiced some spins.
All the way back, hold it, quarter, half, 3/4 neutral. Nice. Oh, excellent. That was a great one.
Alright, I like that.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Cap off the top here, and then make a right 180.
Okay, right.
Back towards the airport. Good job. That last one was really good.
I
Yeah,
do
plenty
like that.
altitude. We'll do one more left, one more right, and then have some of that other fun you want to have.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Good. Yeah, it slows down quite a bit after the first or second one. So.
Yeah.
All right, good job. Let's do one more left.
One more left. Okay, we're gonna that.
Big breath. Nice relax. Relax the hands. Relax the feet. All the left rudder.
Left.
Yep.
Right back.
Yep.
Holding it.
Yep. Wait, quarter, half, 3/4 neutral.
Okay, out. And then right rudder.
Woo!
Ah.
All the right rudder. Stick out. Hold it. Quarter, half, 3/4 neutral. Yeah, boy, you like to go right.
Yeah, we've been doing everything to the right.
He was telling me, yeah, you're more relaxed going to the right.
Yeah.
Some of your rolls. All right,
Okay.
good. 2800. You look at the left wing, the
Okay.
flat top mount.
That's
I'm
our
going to
reference.
use that as my reference.
Okay.
So same entry as the loop. 45 down. 100 knots.
100 knots.
4 G's. Now out on the wing. Pulling and rolling. Pulling and rolling.
Okay.
Over. Pull on the bottom.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. 90 degrees off edge.
All right.
I'll have you do one to the left.
One to the left.
Shoot us back into the wind, and then we'll have some fun with some wing overs. We're at 2,400 feet, plenty of altitude.
Okay.
Just get a reference point off the left wing
The
so
left.
you know what your target is.
Okay.
It's really important to look at the horizon so you know where you're driving the nose to.
Yeah.
If you look up into the blue sky, you don't know where you're going. So, all right, you ready?
Okay, yeah. Talk me
100
through it.
I'll walk you
100
through it.
knots.
Yep, 100 knots. Nice relax.
Okay, 45.
Wait for 100.
100. Okay, 100.
Out on the wing. Pull and roll, pull and roll, pull and roll. There you go. Now let it float. Relax. Pull through the bottom. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, takes a little finesse, but good job. It is more pull than roll.
Yeah, I noticed
Right?
that. It's not very much.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
take a
I was thinking it was
lot
going to be
of-
more.
lot of aileron, yep. All right, good job. The wing over.
Wing
I'll
over.
show you the first one. It's super easy.
All right.
So we'll go 80 knots. And it's just a steady kind of increase in balance or balance pitch,
Okay.
bank angle. Turning, pulling. Now we're max within. Continuing our aileron.
Okay.
Shallowing our aileron. Shallowing our pitch attitude. We go up to the right. Little aileron, little back pressure. More aileron, more aileron, more aileron. There you go.
Oh, I'm done with this. Okay.
Less aileron, less aileron, less aileron. Back pressure coming out. There you go. Pull up. Left aileron. Pulling, pulling. Now just aileron. Aileron. Smooth. Outer aileron. There you go. Back pressure. Pulling up. There you go. Get the rhythm. Maximum pitch attitude, 30 degrees off heading. Maximum dive attitude, 30 degrees off heading. So start to pull back. There you go. Up to the left. There you go.
Outside.
Shallow it out. There you go. One back and forth and back to the south.
Okay, gotcha. I love it.
Nice job.
Thank you. All right, so I just finished up my aerobatic flying for the day. The 5 and 10 flight course come with. You get to stay in their little bunkhouse if you want, and that's pretty cool. It was $1,000 for 5 flights. So the first flight we started doing the loops, and I feel like I got those down pretty good. I can do those on my own now. Then we moved into some inverted flight, so he flew the glider upside down and then taught me how to roll it back around and get it back upright properly. Then number 3, he had me actually roll it upside down, fly it upside down for a while, kind of getting a feel for that, how the attitude needs to be on the glider, and then I rolled it back up. And then number 4 was kind of putting it all together and doing a full 360 roll, and kind of starting to get a feel for that. They're not ready to sign me off really to do those ones on my own yet, so on number 5 I was asking for what I could maybe do myself in addition to the loops, and so we worked on some wingovers and some stalls. I guess we started with the stalls up high, not stalls, spins. We did some spins, which I had kind of observed before, but this time I actually he taught me how to put it in the spin myself correctly. We let it develop a little bit, and then I got out of it, so I feel a lot more confident about spins now. And then after the spins, we did some wingovers, which was real fun to kind of work on building up the wingovers, getting them higher and doing them correctly. Glad to have some instruction on that, and I feel like I can start practicing those. And then we demonstrated some clover leaves, which is kind of a loop with a roll. That was a real fun maneuver to do. So yeah, I was really glad I got this instruction. Learned a lot. I mean, with the gliding, it's really about not exceeding the VNE speed. And it's really easy to, if get the nose down attitude, coming out of maneuver or something, or just kind of get confused. It can happen real quick. So yeah, I was really glad to have this instruction. And I think I'll probably come back and work on learning the rest of the maneuvers. But at this point, maybe better to go kind of build up some hours and then to see where it goes from there. Before I left Arizona, I wanted to rent a single seat glider and fly it around by myself a little bit. So first they checked me out in this 2-seat version. It's called a Schweitzer 233, and I'll be honest, I really didn't like this thing. The controls felt really loose, and I think I was spoiled by flying the Fox, but it was interesting nonetheless, just to kind of get a feel of a different glider.
And you might have to vary the controls a little bit, but yeah. Don't let it land. There you go. Beautiful. Keep that nose up slow. Perfect. Alright. Now if the crosswinds really start to pick up, I'd rather you do what you're comfortable with.
Today I'm getting checked out in the I guess it's a 126. My first single seat glider. I flew the 2-seat version of this earlier, so this will be kind of interesting. We got our rudder pedals. We got the stick and the spoilers out on the wings there.
It's common on the first flight to get to PIO. Okay. Oscillation.
Both of these gliders have skids for landing gear, and they're very noisy. This guy was definitely more fun to fly than the 233, the two-seat version. Still not, definitely the controls are nowhere near as tight as the Fox. But I had some fun boating around. There was no real lift today, so I just kind of soared around for a little bit and then came into land. Thanks for watching. This will be it for the gliding content for a little bit. Eventually we'll get back into it, but up next will be some of the Hobie Cat sailing videos, and I also have a cool interview with single-hander sailor Matt Rutherford I want to share with y'all. Probably don't try the aerobatic stuff and gliders on your own unless you've had some instruction. I definitely learned my lesson from my paragliding days when I would try aerobatic stuff on my own, and sometimes it would go okay, and sometimes I would be like, it would go horribly wrong and I'd think I was gonna die. So this time I wanted to do it right and get some proper instruction. All those guys out there, I had 3 instructors and they were all top notch. I'm just a beginner, don't really know what I'm doing. Like the maneuvers are quite simple, like they're described in like 2 or 3 sentences in the pilot operating handbooks, but there's like the finer details. It's really great to have an instructor because like just learning what it means to float it over the top and like where exactly to put on the corrective, rudder and aileron inputs, and also of course it's like super disorienting the first couple of times you do those maneuvers, and it's just like figuring out what's up, which way you're facing. It's good to have someone behind you that knows what they're doing just to kind of save you in that case. Totally worth the money. Had a blast. It's probably not for everybody, but if it is, definitely check out those guys out in Arizona. I'll put a link in the description. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.